Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today we're doing my October reading journal. I am so excited for this month because it's going to be very fall themed. I also have my Journey Through the Bible readathon. I'm not going to get super creative with the readathon page like I did last year because last year took a long time. But we're just going to have fun. We're going to decorate with fall colors, make it really pretty, and just have a great time. So let's go ahead, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and let's have fun together.
Hey everyone, so I thought I'd try to do a voiceover again. It's been a long time since I've done this, but I figured it was time for a change again and going back to the old way I used to do it with voiceovers. So I really wanted to do the fall theme, and I decided to do kind of a double or triple layer in papers, which I've never done this idea before. So I decided to add the gray first, and then I was going to add some layering on top. I've been watching a ton of journaling videos lately, and I don't know if anybody I've ever seen has done this or not before, but I really like the idea of just kind of layering a bunch of papers together, and I really want to do this more often because it turned out so pretty. And I will try to link this paper pack down below if you want to check it out, because I do tend to forget sometimes to add it into the description box, but I will try to remember this time. But I really love this brown paper. It's kind of almost like, it's not quite see-through, but it almost is, and it has this beautiful soft texture to it. It almost feels like either like cotton or just something really soft, like a suede almost, which is really cool. So I added that on top, and that brown paper was actually really hard. It wouldn't tear with my fingers, so that's why I had to go in with the scissors. Now I'm going in with the tan paper, and I just tore it up a little bit to kind of give it a rough edge. And it almost looks like it was already part of that gray paper, like it was just one piece of paper. I loved how it turned out. And this paper is a great size for an A5 journal because it just fits perfectly in the center there. And sometimes I do like to put paper like from all the way from the top to the bottom, but in my monthly spreads, I usually don't. That's usually only for when I do like my yearly reading journal. I do it like in the front of the book, and then I do just kind of center collages for the rest of the months. Then I'm going in with some pretty, they're called watercolor book, I guess, sticker book from Happy Planner. I did put it in the little captions there, but I just found this adorable sticker that I really liked. It said something about writing. I say it later on in the video what it says, but I really like just adding a couple of stickers, adding some washi tape. Washi tape didn't turn out as I thought because when I put it on the paper, I tore it and like it didn't look finished up there. So I did try to add it back underneath, but it just didn't look right. So that little extra washi tape sticker I didn't end up using, but that's okay. Then I went back into that sticker book and I searched for something that would go in the center of the collage because I figured it kind of looked almost like an envelope a little bit. So I thought, why not add something in the center to kind of make it look like just a fun decal in there. Then I went into this fall sticker book with a bunch of different fall leaves and trees. It's a beautiful coloring book. Sticker book. Can you tell I've been anxious to color again? But I've really been enjoying this sticker book. This is the first time I'm using it, maybe the second. But I just love fall colors. It's one of my absolute favorites. And we live in a place that has gorgeous fall coloring. It's actually almost October now, and there is almost no coloring yet this fall, but it's been so warm. It's been like 70s in late September, which is very rare. Normally by now it's getting into like that crisp fall weather, but it's been super warm here, so haven't gotten the fall colors. It's all green still, but I just had to add in that color into my journal. So this sticker book is actually called, I think it's called Black Girl Magic, but like there's literally like no like actual magic in the coloring, or see, here I go again. In the sticker book, it's just, really beautiful black girl artwork, and I just love it. It's a new sticker book that I just got, and I couldn't wait to dive in and use it, so I used a couple of those stickers in this page as well. Then I'm going in with kind of this almost like I was going to say bubble wrap texture, but like it doesn't pop, but it kind of has that bumped out feel to it. I really love that texture. Then I used the Happy Planner Seasonal Florals book, which is one of my favorites. I actually use this one for Bible journaling all the time because I love the florals. The florals are so beautiful. And there was a deal on Happy Planner website where they had, I think 6 sticker books for $30. And there was no way that I was going to pass that up because, yeah, I don't know if you know how expensive Happy Planner stickers are, but they are so expensive. They're like $20 a piece. So when there's 6 sticker books for $30, there's no way I'm going to pass that up. So I bought like 6 floral sticker books because I love florals. And I think I also bought a Bambi one as well. So then I went back into that Black Girl Magic sticker book and found this really pretty frame. I thought it actually had the little white part included in the center, the white box, but it was actually separate, which I thought was cool. So I decided to leave those separate and add some decoration into the frame and put my TBR title down in the box below. Then I added another of the girls reading. I love that one. That one's perfect for my TBR. So then I put TBR jar. I use a Fudenosuke Tombow brush pen. Oh, not Tombow. It's just Fudenosuke brush pen, but it's my favorite pen. I love it. It's great for hand lettering. It's great for just pretty much anything. And I use it all the time. That's like one of the pens that easily run out of ink. Then I just grabbed a couple of title stickers, which you really can't see on camera. It's probably because they're super shiny, but I will tell you what they say at the end of the video when I go back and do a last flip through with it. But I did just recently get a nice fun little tool for my stickers, the little tweezers. I've been seeing tweezers like all over the place on different crafting videos. I'm like, I need those tweezers because it helps with fingerprints, plus it kind of helps you just line up stickers way better. So then I'm using the Happy Planner Botanical Sticker Book. I love these gold foiled stickers. I don't know about you, but like there's just some stickers that like I struggle really hard to use because I love them so much. And I'm so glad that I don't do that as often anymore. When I was little, it was really hard for me to use stickers because I loved them so much. I never wanted to use them. But I think in gratitude journals or reading journals, I am more happy to use all my stickers because these are things I will be keeping. I will be looking back on and be like, oh, I remember doing those spreads, a few years ago or whatever. So it's nice to actually use my stickers in stuff that I would actually keep. So I think that's the reason why I use stickers so much now, is because I actually do get to look back and see all the stickers. It's almost like a sticker scrapbook almost too. So this next page is my Journey Through the Bible Readathon page, and I went way overboard last year in decorating this page for my readathon. It was really cute. I loved it. It was probably like one of my favorite spreads, but this year I just kind of wanted it simple. I think during the time I was filming this, I was still sick back in September. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to relax and not do too much decorating today, and that's okay, to not decorate too much if you just want to relax. So this is my October stats page. On the right, I love highlighting every other line, and this is where I put my best and worst books of the month. So whether I give a book a 1 star or my lowest one could be a 3 star and just something was missing. So just depends on what I'm reading for that month. I think in September I'm not going to have anything under 3 stars. I don't believe I am. So it's going to be hard to pick like a worst book because nothing was really that bad, honestly, this month. But it's nice to see what my best and worst book of the month was. Then over on the left, I put my formats, my audiobook, ebook, physical book. Then on the bottom 2 squares, I put my star ratings, DNFs, 1 star through 6 star actually, which I haven't had many 6 stars lately. Then in the other box, I put not usually, but I do. I put genres. And I leave the genres blank because I never know what genres I'm going to read for the month. It could totally change on me. So I never put that in there because back in August, I read a classic and a nonfiction, which is really rare for me. So I tend not to put any genres in there until I finish a book in that genre. So that way I know how many spaces I need. I had to make that space bigger actually because I just read so many different genres. Then at the bottom, I just put like Kindle books, library books, books for review, NetGalley, from my own shelf, and number of pages I read, which is pretty interesting to see. And I keep track of all those at the back of my reading journal as well for every single month. That way I can kind of see my stats and how I did every month. And I'm really enjoying this. This is totally new for me this year. And I'm really happy doing the stats pages. They're just so much fun to kind of see how many books I read that month, or, oh, I read more books this month, but it was more pages in a different month with lower reads. So that was pretty cool. Then this last page is my end of the month wrap up, which I keep really, really simple because I don't know how many books I'll read. So if I do end up reading more, I do keep like an extra page behind it just in case. I usually don't need it, but sometimes I do, especially in the beginning of this year I did.
Okay, everyone, this is our final flip through for our October reading journal. I didn't get super creative with it because I just wanted to do something a little bit, I don't know, just on the fun, easy side, lots of stickers, and just had fun with it. I really like how the paper turned out in the background here. I like doing like kind of a layering. I might have to do that a lot more next year. I really like that. But I put a couple stickers here. You can kind of read it. It says, yes, you can, keep going and growing, and you got this. And this one says she writes her own story. But really liked how the title page turned out and turned out really pretty. Then my TBR jar game, I will put all the books I get in my TBR jar here. Then the little quote here says, a wonderful life. And I really like how that turned out. Then we have my Journey Through the Bible readathon that I host. And this year I decorated a little bit. I kind of wanted to leave it more plain. I might distress the edges of this. I'm not sure yet. I might just leave it plain. I don't really decorate my readathon pages too much. Last year I did a lot for this. But I don't know. This year I just kind of wanted to leave it simple. And then this is my October stats page, and I really like how it turned out. This is usual for me. I really like just kind of the plain, simple, and this really helps with my end of the month wrap up. It helps me keep track of everything, and it just really does help a lot. So I'm glad I caught up with that. Then we have my October wrap up. I just added a couple stickers because I need usually lots of room for books. These 2 pages, usually I can fit roughly about 20 books on this 2-page spread. So that should be enough depending on how much I read. But I have a ton of space left in my journal, and this is very rare for me. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the pages because there's only 2 months left, and I probably only need about that much left. And I will probably do like 2 or 3 pages of end of the year stuff, but this is the very first year I've ever had extra space. It's usually just right on the nose or close to it, maybe like 1 or 2 extra pages. But this year I'm going to have to get creative, possibly. Maybe I'll do something, I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to do in the back. All right, so that is my October wrap up. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.